Okay, full speed pass. Flight of the E-Flite Cirrus SR22 1.5 meter bind and fly. I've got a 4-cell 3200. Left and right, up and down, left and right. We got some flaps on. Wish me luck, folks. Ooh, she's right up in the air. Let's get rid of those flaps. Feels pretty good. CG looks good there. Ooh, she doesn't need much power to fly this plane. It just glides, look at that. That's like 15% throttle. Wow. Look at that. Like 10% throttle. Well, there's a little bit of wind here, but there's not much. You use a little adjustment to the rudder. Well, feels good, folks. No problem. It's throttle cut. It is zero throttle. It's just gliding. Yeah, we got pretty good authority of our control surfaces there. I'm not saying too much, guys. I'm just kind of feeling it out here. Can't believe how easy this plane flies. My God. Well, there's full speed on 4-cell. I was holding out for the new one because I didn't think it could take 4-cell, but obviously this old one can. Really wants to climb as you turn. It could be the safe mode that's kind of doing that. It's touchy, and not in a bad way. It's just, you know, it's got a lot of control surface and a lot of movement. So it can be aggressive, this plane, if you're aggressive on the sticks. It kind of wants a, you know, a gentle touch. But it's not, you know, bad how some planes are, like, you know, they want too gentle of a touch, and it's why you have to mess with the rates and stuff on them, because they're just, can be too much between throws, right? So I would imagine we'd get pretty good flight times on this 3200, especially seeing this thing uses no juice at all to fly. So we'll bring it in at 5 minutes and take a look at it, because this is the maiden flight, and we want to do a couple of landing passes and stuff too. But if this is a plane that you're on the fence about whether or not you think it's a good flyer or not, I would highly recommend it. I think it's very beginner kind of safe too, because it flies very gentle. So I could easily, I think, recommend this plane as a first low wing. Trainer, you know, and you keep it on 3-cell, so it's not so crazy. So I'm like barely using the throttle at all on this thing. Like, you know, I have had it up full a couple times, but Um, you know, this isn't a stunt plane for me or anything like that. It's a, I want to keep it as it's basically a scale flyer, if you will. And so, I'm going to try the 3-cell on it and see, maybe that's enough for it, right? But I really actually don't have too many 3-cell batteries because I use them for my cars and stuff there. So, I just stick with 4-cell and don't give it too much throttle, right? And as far as all RCs go, my recommendations to everybody all the time is you never drive them or fly them or use them at 100%. It's okay to do that for short periods, but for your extended use and stuff, you want to be between 50 and 75%. And if your vehicle isn't fast enough for you like that, then you try a different vehicle, or you can upgrade your motors or something like that, right? But you don't want to be driving or flying these things balls out all the time, because it's too hard on everything, right? So trust me, from years of experience. And when something's kind of slow or it's a bit lame, we tend to do that, right? It just, balls to the wall on the thing, right? Because that's the only fun zone that it has, right? But, oh man, this thing is so nice, guys. So nice. It flies on rails. It turns just beautifully. You just give it a touch and it just wants to glide around for you. It just does every single thing you ask it to. So we'll work on getting some closer passes there on the next flight. Kind of just feeling it out right now. This is going to look fantastic in the dusk too, with those lights on it. You can see them in the daylight. They're pretty bright. Probably not showing up too much on camera, but it's really going to pop at low light settings or in the early mornings or dusk. What a beautiful plane. What you're getting here, there's a lot of really nice detail, fit and finish to it, performance. It's a 1.5 meter plane. Got beautiful lights, you got full functional flaps. And to tell you the truth, I don't miss retractable landing gears all that much, right? There's pros and cons to retracts, as some of you guys know, right? So well, I'm not really too worried about landing this thing, because I can kind of tell how it's gonna land right now. It's just gonna grease in, I'm sure. But we'll see, right, Philly boy? Don't get too confident yet, so start bringing it around and giving it some feel for the runway here. Whoa. Oh, something happened there. I lost signal. Oh. It lost signal, guys. I don't know what that was. It was going great, and then it started turning by itself there, and I don't know what that was. Oh, I hope it's not bad. Jesus, man. It was going perfectly. I can see some part sitting over there. It's the battery, I think. I don't know. Holy Jesus, it broke the motor like right out of the front of it. Good Lord. Oh man.